Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Now we are starting a presentation on Grand Coulee Power Station. First, we can see the contents of our presentation. The first content of our presentation is Introduction of Grand Coulee Power Station. The second content is History of Grand Coulee Power Station. The third content is Advantages and Disadvantages of Grand Coulee Power Station. The fourth content is the main components of that power station. The fifth content is Working Principle of Grand Coulee Power Station. The sixth content is the choice of site of Grand Coulee Power Station. And last content is the reference. Introduction of Grand Coulee Power Station. Grand Coulee is the largest power plant in US. Grand Coulee is a hydroelectric power plant. Its exact location is Washington, United States. Its installed capacity is 6,809 megawatt. Its capacity factor is 36%. Its annual generation is 20.24 terawatt hour. Its efficiency is 85% to 90%. Now, history of Grand Coulee Power Station. Grand Coulee is a concrete gravity dam on the Columbia River. Grand Coulee constructed between 1933 to 1942. Grand Coulee originally had only two. The third powerhouse, NAD, completed in 1974 to increase energy production. Advantages and disadvantages of Grand Coulee Power Station. Advantages. The first advantage is it requires no fuel. The second advantage is lower running cost and requires less maintenance. The third advantage is it is neat and clean as no smoke or ash is produced. Fourth advantage is it is robust and has a longer life. Now disadvantages. The first disadvantage is high capital cost due to construction of dam. The second disadvantage is it requires high cost of transmission lines. The third disadvantage is skilled and experienced hands are required to build the plant. Main components of Grand Coulee Power Station. The first component is dam. Dam is a barrier which stores water and creates water head. The second component is spillways. Spillways ensure that the water does not overflow and damage or destroy the dam. The third component is headwork. Headwork is smaller than a barrage and used to divert water from a river into canal or from a large canal into a smaller canal. The next component is surge tank. Surge tanks are applied in hydropower plants with long water conduits to reduce pressure forces during the acceleration of the large water mass. The fifth component is penstocks. Penstocks are open or closed conduits which carry water to the turbine. The last component is water turbines. Water turbines are used to convert the energy of falling water into mechanical energy. Working principle of Grand Coulee Power Station. Hydropower plants capture the energy of falling water to generate electricity. A turbine converts the kinetic energy of falling water into mechanical energy. Then, a generator converts the mechanical energy from the turbine into electrical energy. Now, the choice of site of Grand Coulee Power Station. First point is availability of water. Grand Coulee has available water from Columbia River. The second point is storage of water. The Grand Coulee Power Station has good storage of water. The third choice of site is cost and type of land. The Grand Coulee Power Station has adequate land with reasonable cost. The fourth choice of site is transportation facilities. Grand Coulee Power Station has good transportation facilities. Now reference. The first reference is www.google.com, then Wikipedia, then Principle of Power System book written by V.K. Mehta. Thank you very much. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.